Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Petefighter Podcast. It's time for round 5 with artist, cosplayer, and FGC legend, Tiff.
What?
MilkTeaTiff. There you go. You're on. Hi, Tiff.
Why are you like this? Hey, Pete. Long time no see.
Long time no see. It's been a while. It has been a while, but I'm so pleased to have you here. We've been talking about doing this for quite a while, so we finally found the time. Now we're both locked up. I mean, what better time to do this?
I'm physically locked up and I'm forced to be here.
Yes!
Someone help.
I finally got her. Yes, that's it. For those that don't know, do you want to introduce yourself? Give us all the plugs, the channels, the Instas, the Twitters, I don't know. You've got everything, it seems, these days.
Damn. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's give me the full rundown. Give me everything.
This is the most awkward part because I want to go by MilkTeaTiff on. I think everything is MilkTeaTiff except for Instagram because someone stole it. So MilkTeaTiff on everything, but Instagram it's MilkTeaTiff. Struggle.
The struggle is real. I hate that when you can't get it on every single platform. Damn. I mean, it's close enough. People can find you. I always say that to people when they're setting up their accounts. I'm make sure it's kind of the same on everything, so then people can find you across. Because some people have a different one on every single one, and I'm I have no idea who you are, and they'll follow me on another thing, and they'll be it's me, and I'm who? Oh,
yeah, they'll message you and be hey, and then you're hey,
who's this? Yeah, it's one of your really good friends. You're oh, thanks. Okay, change your name. So MilkTeaTiff on everything. So give us a little bit of a background on yourself. Who are you? And tell us about yourself. This is what we're here to find out.
Just a nerd, nothing special.
You're a nerd. You're a nerd. Nothing special. I mean, you're very special. You're definitely an icon of the the FGC. I've
Stop!
No. Seriously, I know you're I know you hate this stuff, but you're one of the first people that I noticed when I came into this kind of world. Do you know what I mean? There's certain people out there that you're okay, this person. Apart from your pro players, you have your artists and cosplay scene, which is more sort of my demographic of I don't really target myself at the pro play scene. I'm more artists, collectible, and cosplay. And you're definitely psycho fans. Yeah, that's what we love.
Yeah.
And that's you're very I noticed you very, very early on, and you used to go by a different name as well, didn't you?
Yeah, it was an old nickname from my old friend group, and then I don't know, I just felt like changing it because it's just, I don't know, it's just in the past, gotta change it up.
Gotta
make
keep
a new name for myself.
You gotta keep it fresh, yeah. So
that's nice of you. I would never think that about myself ever, so.
Oh no, absolutely. There's certain people that, especially when I first started coming to America, that I was really excited to meet, and you were one of them. There was a lot of people that I was oh my god, I was a bit nervous when I first met you. I was ooh. It's all these people that I've seen on Instagram and stuff, and they're celebrities to me.
Oh my god.
This little kid coming from Europe. I'm hi guys.
That e-girl from Instagram. That's so cute. I feel I'm super quiet, low-key FGC, so that's really nice of you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel I feel you've got a really welcoming vibe to you, and you're very approachable, which is really nice. And
that's the first I've heard that ever, I think.
Really? Stop.
My face is not welcoming at all. The rest of my face is very strong.
But you are though. You are definitely.
Yeah, I am a different person at FGC events. My friends, my non-FGC friends, when they saw me at Evo, they're who are you? What is this? Why are you happy?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so obviously you are very heavily into the FGC. How did you get into that scene? How are you into the FGC?
Like beginnings.
Like, let's go back. Let's go back to the very beginning. Like,
damn.
Rewind.
Okay, so I was born in 91. Like,
I mean, let's start there. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, I was born in 91, so after the NES, so I had a SNES as my first console. It was like my brother's console. And he had Street Fighter 2, and he always beat me. He always beat me at Street Fighter 2.
Wait, what? No, I don't believe that.
That's literally it. That's literally how it started. It's out of pure spite for my brother.
Spite for the brother, okay. Who was your main? Who was your main on Street Fighter 2?
I actually main Ken in Street Fighter 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I totally forgot about that until like you brought this up, and I was like, oh yeah.
This is what I like. I like to probe with the questions, get everyone remembering like the beginnings.
It's so weird because I always play like Chun or any other female character. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I like Ken. He's super hot.
That was it. He's hot, blonde hair, done, check, red
I'm a
gi.
simple girl. Okay.
I started with Blanca. Blanca was my first pick, just because I thought he would look cool, and I saw, when I was playing, like, I've said this before, but I saw, it was in an arcade, and I saw kids, like, spamming the punch, and I was like, I can do that. So I was like, he looks cool. He looks cool, yeah. So
I can corner people.
Exactly. So I went, and he was like a green monster. So I thought he looked cool. So I thought he's always been one of my faves. So from there, you like moved on into following FGC events and stuff, like.
Too young to even know that existed. I just played a lot of video games, so I just kept going with video games because I just would play on my brother's console. He's way older than me. He's like 15 years older than me. So when he was going out doing like high school, college things, I was like, yes, I can play on the PlayStation 1. So yeah. On PlayStation, like Bloody Roar, like just
Bloody Roar. Ooh.
Anything. I love Bloody. Oh my god, Bloody Roar is so fun.
There we go. And like, what was your first like FGC like event that you actually went to, or did you start going to like conventions before then? I guess you maybe went to conventions first and then transitioned into FGC.
No.
Oh really?
Yeah. I got an FGC like early high school. We would play Third Strike and Alpha 3 all the time during lunch.
Nice.
On like the projector. Yeah.
Using that school equipment for really good things, kids. There you go. That's tax dollars well spent.
I went to a small school. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Soul Calibur 2 on like GameCube.
Nice.
Like, there was a video game club at my first high school. Stuff like that. First event. I don't remember.
Do you know?
I guess Wednesday Night Fights.
Okay, that's in California, right?
Yeah, because my home arcade was Super Arcade, so there was Wednesday Night Fights every Wednesday, so I guess that counts, right?
Yeah. So then from there on to things like Evo and stuff like that.
God, my first Evo.
When was your first Evo?
I don't remember the year. It was a long time ago. I want to say 2010.
Wow.
Or something. I don't know. Street Fighter 4 hype. That's all I remember. It was fucking hype as shit because Street Fighter 4 is amazing.
Is that your favorite Street Fighter 4?
Third Strike is.
Third Strike.
Strike's the baby. Yeah.
The baby. That's the baby.
Yeah, I used to go to Super Arcade and just play that for like ever.
Who's your main in Third Strike?
I play Chun in that one.
In Chun?
I like pressing one button. I like pressing Fierce.
Yeah. Piss. Good. Done.
Everybody can hear her scream. It's in everybody's soul.
So you've done a load of like cosplaying at these kind of events. Like, what kind of cosplay have you done, and what might we have seen from you?
I do a decent amount of fighting game cosplays and a lot of anime.
A decent amount. I like the way it's like a decent amount. A lot.
It's okay. It's like half and half. I don't know. I only cosplayed at like 3 FGC events maybe because it was super weird to do that before. If you remember.
Really?
Yeah, like it was just a tournament, you know what I mean? And now tournaments are like mini conventions, so it's less weird. But before, I feel like if you showed up at like old Evo or like Wednesday night fights in cosplay, it's super weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, I never went to Wednesday night fights. I've never actually managed to get to it. I'm, like, aware of it, and I've seen lots of videos of it and live streams and things like that, but I've never actually experienced it. And I've only really started becoming, like, stateside to this kind of stuff in the last few years, like, when I've been pushed into this scene a little bit more. So it's a little bit different. I mean, I remember... I have to say, like, I did see a big difference because I went to my first San Diego Comic-Con in 2010, which is, like, the same year you said. And going from then to, like, the last couple of years, like, it's changed massively. So I can imagine, like, the shift, you know, especially cosplay is a bit more mainstream now. I feel like everybody wants to, like, nobody feels embarrassed to do it anymore, you know? I was gonna cosplay at this Evo. I had my costume.
No.
I did. I had it. I got it. Yeah. Vampy was like, "You need to do it," and I was like, "Okay." And I bought like most of my costume. I've got like 90% of it. It's almost ready to go. I'll keep it on reserve.
Dang. Rest in peace, Pete's cosplay.
I know. It was a rival schools cosplay as well.
Oh my god.
I was gonna do Shoma from rival schools.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I just needed the giant baseball bat, but I was like, I have the hat and the uniform and the shoes and the socks and the everything. So I had it all ready to go. Next year, 2021. 2021.
FGC lost something huge. And
they did. That's why they cancelled. They were like, "Oh shit, no!" He's cosplaying. Abort! Quick, COVID-19 everywhere.
Pete is cosplaying poison. Shut it down.
Exactly. That's it. Shut it down. Abort. And that's why they cancelled Capcom Cup as well in Paris. They were like, "Oh, anywhere that he could possibly be this year, shut it down. Shut."
He's wearing booty shorts. Can't do it.
I wasn't going to wear booty shorts, but, you know, maybe next year. I'm going to do it just for you.
You can cosplay Roxy with my boyfriend who cosplays Spider-Man.
Oh my god, like, that experience at Evo last year was hilarious. Like, the video I've got, actually, I'll insert it here. Okay, it's fine. Everyone's like, punching.
Whenever you're ready. Legendary.
And it was absolutely legendary. You guys looked amazing. Like, when I saw you, I like cracked up. I was like, "That's perfect." Like, I love that. I think it's so fun, and like, I really love there's so many like cosplayers that I really like sort of like look up to, and like people like Metal Slimer. I think he's amazing.
He's so good.
He's so good. He's one of the other ones that I was like, "Oh my god," when I met him, I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." Like, I was so excited to meet him.
Yeah, he could just transform. He'll just be like Akuma or like like just anybody. He could be Chun-Li. Like,
yeah,
what?
like he's such a big guy as well. Like, I mean, he works out. He's like massive, isn't he? And like he does like Chun-Li and Poison and like anybody. Like, I just love that. I think that's brilliant. I think it's really...
the only accurate Chun-Li because he's the only one with the accurate legs.
Exactly right. He's got the massive legs. Yeah, it's great.
Shame. So good.
You better start doing them squats.
I know, like quarantine squats. Got to do it.
Get on it. But yeah, he's amazing. He's really, really fun. So
there's a lot of fun people in the FGC, man. A lot of cosplay.
Yeah, like PK. I love PK as well. He's amazing.
The original Blanca-chan.
That Blanca-chan cosplay is just like legendary. It's absolutely legendary. And he was robbed at that Capcom event. It was absolutely. I'm gonna say it, I don't care.
Riot.
I was on the Twitch chat and I was like rioting in the chat. I was like, fuck. I was
know,
like,
I'm sure the
Fix!
other cosplayers were like, Blanca-chan!
Yeah, like, even Vicious, he was, like, the host. Because wasn't it him and, like, Sejam or whatever? He was like,
Yeah.
what? He was, like, surprised that he hadn't won, but, I mean, whatever. It is what it is, but he was the people's champion.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Twitch-
He's like Mike Ross. He's the people's champion.
Twitch chat was rioting for him. They absolutely were. They were like, no!
That's fucking great.
Yeah, it was funny. So what have been, like, some of your, like, ups and downs of, like, your, like, journey in all of this, like, geeky wonder? Have you had any, like, highlights or, like, lowlights or anything that you feel like that's not so great, you know? Give me a high.
Part for me is high. You want a high
Give me.
first?
Let's go low then high. Yeah, come on. You were doing it the right way round.
I don't think nothing too low. I haven't been like bullied or anything. Like I've had a good experience. I think the worst, like I don't know, some guys are creepy. That's it. Not super bad. I think the worst part is like I live in a rural area with really bad internet. That's literally like the worst struggle of being in the FGC is bad internet. I'm sure you know.
Yes. I'm like, yeah. It's horrible. Like, I'm like, when am I getting fiber optic? 2021. Perfect. Okay. So 2 more years of this
like
struggle.
Live on a mountain, and like that's like the fastest internet we can get is like horrid. So.
Oh wow! But I mean, that must be beautiful though to like live like in the countryside like that.
Yeah, I like being away from people, but I also hate being like trapped with shitty internet. So
that's it would be perfect if you had, you know, a nice upload and download speed.
Yeah, like when I used to live in Pomona, and that was like 5-10 minutes away from Super Arcade, 10 minutes away from Arcade Infinity. Like that's what I miss the most.
Yeah,
is just being close to arcades,
having stuff like at your like fingertips like that.
Yeah.
So what originally got you into like the pop like gaming culture? Like was it your brother, or were you always just into it on your own, or did it kind of come from your brother or your family? Or
I guess I've always been a gamer since I was a kid. Even my grandma had a Game Boy. She gave me my first Game Boy. She gave me her Game Boy.
Yeah, hold up. Your grandma had a Game Boy?
Yeah, she would just play Tetris all the time.
That's badass. What's your grandma's name? What's your grandma's name?
Oh, Anne.
Oh, Granny Annie.
Yeah.
How cute.
Yeah, she was from Belgium, so when she would visit, she used to bring her Game Boy, and then like one day she gave it to me. I guess she bought another one, so it was like the best thing ever.
Oh wow, that's cool. So she's passed it on to you.
Yeah.
She passed the torch, or she passed the Game Boy, and look what she's done. She's created a.
I'm a horrible monster.
I wasn't going to say that, but so what has been your going back to cosplay? What's been like your favorite cosplay that you've done?
Probably my Junketsu Ryuko, the like all white one with the big spikes.
Yeah, that's really cool.
A lot of different techniques, and I was like, oh no, this is a lot.
I'm absolutely amazed at like how people put these things together. Like I watch videos and stuff on YouTube of like people making stuff, and I'm like, that's pretty impressive stuff. It's amazing the amount of work that goes into these costumes. I don't think people really realize, you know.
Yeah, it was. I actually like I posted my progress on Instagram, and I look back on it, and I'm like, Jesus, like I worked on this like every day for I don't know how long, and like it's just awful. Why would I put myself through that?
Well, it is worth it in the end. I know, like for people to come up and say you look amazing and stuff at like conventions must be like the ultimate payoff, you know, and have a picture with you and stuff. Like
it's real fun.
I mean, like I've been at conventions and you've got a line, you know, like I'm like, what is this, Disneyland? Like you're like, everybody just down here, yes, one photo please, she'll sign. Exactly. It's it's really, really cool.
I don't know. Some people are like, oh, I do cosplay because I want to inspire people and blah blah blah. I was like, personally, I just like showing off. That's it. It's real fun. Like, it's nothing super complicated.
But I mean, you're quite a shy person, like, but then you have this like alternate like persona like through cosplay. Do you feel like that's a real release for you, like to?
Yeah, I think it helps a lot.
I mean, yeah, because like every time I've seen you when you're in cosplay, you're like super like confident and you know, so. But then knowing you as well, you're always like, oh, I'm a bit shy, and you do, you know. So I find it really like amazing that that people can find that release through cosplay. You know, that's a really liberating experience for people.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to get into any scene, or if you're nervous about going to con, you should just cosplay. Because people are like, oh, I don't want to go alone, I don't know anybody. Well, if you cosplay fucking Naruto, everybody's gonna know you. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like,
that's true.
yeah.
Yeah. You just...
Like, people are really sweet. They'll be like, oh my god, Chun-Li! And they'll talk to you like you're Chun-Li, and it's really sweet. And like everybody will know you, and they'll come up to you and start conversations. So that's
absolutely.
The best way to get into the
that's a really, really, really good way to look at it, and especially like if you are looking to sort of make friends in the scene or stuff like that. You know, you find that common ground with somebody, with a character that you both like or something. It instantly creates a connection, doesn't it? It's It's really...
It's like an automatic like filter. Like they'll just come to you, and you know they like fighting games. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you're also an artist. You draw.
I guess so.
Yeah. You do. I've seen it. You don't really. Yeah. You can't be like, well, I'm not. You do. You do draw. You're an artist. You draw.
Yes, I attempt drawing.
So, and I've seen you started to do stuff on Twitch and stuff like that, and you're doing commissions and stuff. So, where can we see your work? Would we just see it on like Instagram or like Twitter and stuff like that?
Yeah, when I'm in a mood, I will randomly post it on Twitter or Instagram. I'm not like consistent and confident enough to have like an art Instagram, but randomly it'll pop up like, hey, I don't hate this. Look at it.
You're the same as me. Sometimes I'm like, here's a little bit of art. And that's it. Yeah. Like just every now and again, here's one of my face. Here's some random toys. Here's a video game screenshot, and here's a bit of an art piece.
Yeah, pretty much.
One
like,
time.
Here's my face. Like, here's my cleavage. Here's some like anime
cleavage.
cleavage.
I mean, some of your stuff's a little bit. Let's say, what's the correct term? Lewd. Is that
my art or just my?
No, not your art. Your photographing things.
Yeah.
Didn't you just set up a new thing as well?
Yeah, I forgot. Like, I signed up for OnlyFans like 2 months ago, so it like went through like a month ago, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a thing.
There you go. Didn't like Beyonce recently talk about OnlyFans, and everyone's like freaking out.
She?
Yeah, she said about it in a song, like everyone's freaking out. They're like, oh, Beyonce knows about OnlyFans or something.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I think it was Beyonce. It was somebody like that. Anyway, somebody was telling me the other day. I was like, okay, that's funny. But yeah, so you do have an OnlyFans as well. So is that where you're going to be posting your more boudoir type photographs that you do?
I'm still figuring out how to work it. I have no idea what the point of it is, so just struggling.
I feel like it's like I feel like isn't it like Patreon? Like if you
Patreon's like
if you have like
I don't know, like
tiers,
message them stuff, and yeah, there's tiers. OnlyFans doesn't have tiers.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know about OnlyFans. Just putting that out there. I have no idea. I've never signed up. I have my own OnlyFans. I just post
oh my God, please
pictures of my cleavage.
I will
me eating McDonald's. There you go. There, subscribe now, guys.
I think people would. If you went to all the European McDonald's, people would be super down for that.
exactly. I did reviews of each like sandwich. I'm like, not quite as good as the German Big Mac,
Dude,
but better than Belgian. Yeah.
The McDonald's in France is so good though.
The McDonald's in France is good. Yeah. I always have to go once in every country that I go to. When I like go to other countries, and the Japanese McDonald's, it's out of control. It's like
burger.
Oh my god! I'm like I can't. And Wendy's in Japan, I don't even know. Like it's like a completely different planet. Like it's amazing. Like
they
people
have
are like
now. They have boba.
I know. I wore a hat with a little panda drinking boba for you. There you go. This is my like little nod to you. I wore a I wore a Street Fighter t-shirt and a panda wearing drinking boba. I was like I need something. There you go. But yeah, I mean like Japan. I mean I know you're a big fan. Me too. When was the last time you went? You went quite recently, huh?
Yeah, it was right before the whole coronavirus thing.
Yeah, I remember seeing all your pictures and being like, it's fine, I'm going in October. Not. That's not happening.
It was February, March or something. Yeah, like literally right before this happened.
Yeah, you're so lucky.
I almost got trapped there. I mean, that wouldn't be a big deal, but I almost did.
I mean, my friend lives out there and he's like, it's kind of weird because people are kind of taking it seriously but not taking it seriously at the same time. And
yeah, all the people I follow, they're still going out to restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, it's strange. Yeah, like be safe, Japan, because I do want to go back there sometime.
Yeah,
please.
I know, I'm so sad.
I know. I was so ready. I was so ready for my trip. It's been like a couple of years since my last trip out there, and
yeah, the Capcom Cafe is still open after all this.
It is?
I hope it will be.
Yeah, the one in Koshigaya Lake Town. Oh, this one. Yeah, because you went, didn't you? Mm-hmm. You went just before me. Well, my friend went, and he went and like cleaned it out for me. I was like, I want that and that and that and that.
Right? I went for the Street Fighter 5 event, so they had like the drinks and the food theme.
Yeah.
It was really cute.
It looked so good. Did you go to the Capcom Cafe as well? Sorry, the Capcom bar?
No, I think it was like closed when I went.
Oh, okay.
Or I don't know if it's like permanently closed. I could not get a hold of it.
Because it's in like Shinjuku, the Capcom bar. It's good. It's fun. It's really small, but it is fun. But I used to be in touch with the owner on Instagram and stuff. But he hasn't posted anything in like a long time, so maybe they have closed.
Yeah.
So it's a shame though, because it was a cool little bar and stuff. I enjoyed it in there. It was like really good. But the Chun-Li curry was very weird. I mean, the curry was good, but it was served on like a Rice Krispie treat. I thought.
Oh, that's odd.
Yeah, like I saw the picture of it and I was like, oh, it's on like rice, and then when it came, it was like on a savory Rice Krispie treat, so it was like tough, you know. It was like really strange, but it was tasty. And the Hadouken Fireball, like, cocktail, oh my god, I had one and I was like, it was super strong.
Oh my god.
I was like, this is cool. I like got it because I was like, I need a picture of it. I was like, I do drink, but I'm not a heavy drinker. But like, this was just like, God knows what, it was like just pure gin and vodka and whatever. It was just like, I was like,
that's interesting because I feel like alcohol is always so weak in Japan.
No, it was like hella strong. Maybe they just went crazy for mine. They were just like, yeah, let's go.
They're like, oh, it's like a white guy.
Yeah, it's just me sat at the bar like with my Dalsim plushie like.
Oh my god, you're just like holding on to everything like a rabid like raccoon.
Yeah, I was like, it was an experience. But yeah, if you ever do manage to get out there again, like, and it is still open. Like, go and check it out. What's your have you traveled all over Japan, or have you just sort of stayed to like Tokyo area?
Just Tokyo area, and then down to Osaka and Kyoto.
Okay.
So like kind of south, kind of north.
Did you go to Nara with the deer?
No, I did not.
You didn't get abused by the deer. I got abused by the deer.
Yeah, I heard they're super pushy, right?
They're aggressive, yeah. You're like, ah, how cute, Bambi, and they're like, "Rah!" You're like, ah, yeah. It's an experience. I saw a kid get absolutely totaled by a one. It just like,
That's amazing.
yeah, because it does say like, it says like, be careful of your kids, you know. But there's all these parents like pushing their children towards these like deer with a cookie, you know, and the kid's like this, and I think something like banged or beeped, and it spooked them all, and they all bolted, and this kid just went, and it like ragdolled in the air, like.
That's hilarious.
You know,
I'm sorry.
I was like, oh my god. I mean, that kid went down hard. You know, like that old meme there, beep, 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 beep. Exactly, that's what I felt like it was. It just went straight up. I was like, oh my god.
Damn, he got like Team Rocketed.
Exactly, he's blasting off again. Gone.
I would have like died laughing.
I mean, I laughed, and then I felt bad, and then I laughed a bit more. He was okay. He cried, but yeah, it was. But he really like shot up in the air. I was like, ooh. I'm sure there's videos on YouTube of kids getting.
Search it up. Kids getting raped.
Yeah, exactly. By Nara Deer. Look it up, guys. So what current projects are you like working on? Do you have any like cosplays or art pieces? Or I know you're working on your OnlyFans right now, but what are you? Do you have anything else you're working on?
Just figuring out OnlyFans. Just trying to stay on top of Patreon. Staying on top of commissions. I'm like slowly working on like Street Fighter forgery.
Mm-hmm.
One day she'll get finished.
One day. One day in the future she'll be
84
done.
84 years.
It's been 84 years.
She was like my other main in Street Fighter 4, so I feel like I should cosplay her.
You gotta do it. That's cool. I love that original design for her. I think it's such a strong look, and it was such a testament to her design of how people responded to her, and she's become such a sort of prolific character, you know, like
yeah, they did a good job
already. Like, you know, like people are like, she's one of the main ones that you think of already, and she's only been in like a few games, you know. Well, from
she's like a perfect addition
from
to,
Ultra
like,
onwards, yeah. So, you know, people kind of forget that she came into it like really late, even in the 4 cycle. So
yeah.
Yeah.
She feels like she's been with us for a while.
Forever, yeah, but she's really quite a new character. And especially with other ones that have kind of come and gone, you know, especially if that's sort of same generation, you know, like Hakan and...
My boy!
Do you love him?
I miss him. Yeah, I used to play him a little bit. He's so fun.
He is fun. I like him. He's like... He like spoils himself out. He's cool.
Always shiny.
He is. Shiny boy. But he,
Yeah.
I do, but then he's kind of one of those, like, forgotten characters that kind of just, like, get pushed past, you know? People don't really remember them and stuff. It's a bit of a shame.
Yeah, I feel like it's because he's just pretty low tier, and, like, I think if no one does well with him, they'll forget.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah. Who do you think's sort of the best new addition from sort of the 5 generation?
I don't know, man. I don't have that much love for 5, sadly.
Even for the character design, let's talk just character. Regardless of, like, gameplay or any of that. None. That's it. Okay, that was my answer. Thank you.
What's her... The freaking, Is it the girl from Final Fight?
Oh.
She from Final Fight?
Yeah.
Is Lucia her name?
Lucia, yeah. Lucia.
Yeah, I like
Get
her.
a cup of coffee, that one.
Yeah, the one with the horrible accent.
Yeah.
I decided to play Street Fighter 5 like a few weeks ago. I don't know why, what possessed me, and I picked her up, and she's actually pretty fun. So
She's cool, yeah. She's cool. She is fun.
yeah, I think I just like characters that like kick their projectiles, so I think that's why I like
Yeah,
her.
she like back kicks it and stuff. That's kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah.
She's cool, and I like her sort of redesign. I think it's kind of it's fun. definitely.
Yeah, she like, I don't know, she like feels good to play. Like I have this way of picking characters that I can't describe because I'm dumb, and I'm just like, oh, this character like it just matches my playstyle and it feels good. So I
Yeah,
liked her.
absolutely. Yeah. That's good. Is there anything we should be keeping our eyes open for that you may be having coming up or anything? I mean, we kind of covered that, but you got anything on the horizon that we should be like?
Just you gotta look out for me and Pete's rival school cosplays, man.
Are you gonna do one too? Would you do it with me?
I've been planning Zaki for a long time.
Oh,
so I haven't
Zaki!
figured out. Yeah, my girl.
She's cool. She is really cool. She is really cool. She's not my favorite girl from rival schools, but
you like more of like the nice, like bubbly girls. That's why, right?
Yeah. Hinata's not my favorite though in that one. I know.
I just thought you like Hinata because like, oh, you like Sakura. I thought you like Hinata as well.
No. I don't really like. No. I know actually. I don't know who my favorite girl in rival schools is. I kind of like them all like equally. I don't really have a.
All really good.
The designs on that game are like amazing. Bring it back. I'm still lobbying for it. I still write to Capcom Japan monthly, and I'm like, dear Mr. Capcom Japan.
Mr. Capcom, please rival school. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just like, please bring it back. There's so many.
I love Tiffany too. I would love to cosplay Tiffany, but I don't think I could pull that off.
You totally could do Tiffany. You could totally do it.
I think I'm more of a Zaki type.
Yeah. No, I think you could do it. I think you could pull it off. I definitely think you could do it.
I could swing my chain around and keep creeps away from me.
That's true. You do have like a inbuilt, but then with the other one, you do have the boxing gloves. So you just punch people in the back. Stay back. Stay away, creep.
Natsu too.
Natsu, yeah, I think maybe she's my favorite. I love the like whole Gorin High like trio.
That game's beautiful. It needs more love.
I know. Even just a remaster, I'd be happy with.
Yeah, like that's it. We're not even
like Project, but it's all down to rights. That's the problem. They don't have the rights for so much of it anymore. It sucks. Like some of the characters don't belong to them. All the voice acting doesn't belong to them anymore, and they'd have to re-record it all. And
I feel like I'd take it from anybody though, because they did such a good job with Street Fighter EX.
Yeah,
they look gorgeous. So if just another company took it up, I'd have faith that they do well.
Yeah, I know. I know. Maybe we get it. I mean, like I really felt like we were gonna get some love for those characters in 5 at one point. Like when we had the Kanzuki
like the final fight like thing.
Yeah, and when they were doing like the Kanzuki beach stage, and I was like, oh my, there's Tiffany and Hinata. Like, hello, here we go. We're gonna get, and I was like, they're gonna put Akira in.
Oh my god, they put Akira in.
Because I feel like she would be like the main one that they could like cross over, like easily.
Yeah.
Because she's like got a really cool design. She doesn't really fight like anybody else. And she could put her helmet on. She like already has like a kind of an inbuilt V trigger. She could be like Akira and like power Akira. Like, I was like, it would work. It would work really well in that universe. But I don't know. They were obviously
it's like anything. Like, give us Batsu from Tatsunoko. Like, he's already modeled and he has his moves. Give it to me.
Yeah, give me. Come on, please.
Anything.
Anything. Yeah. Going on from there, who are some of the like coolest people you've like met on your like journey in this whole thing? Is that a thing? Who like some of the cool people you met? Like,
so this guy, he runs Street Fighter Legacy.
No, that doesn't. No, I mean, like, you've met a lot of people, like, on the way, and, like, a lot of people, like, know you and stuff.
Well, okay, I guess most recently is, like, I recently started using Twitter within, like, the last 2 years, and I was really happy to just run into a lot of other girl FGC like members, and that made me really happy because I feel like it's kind of hard to meet girls organically when I live in the middle of nowhere, especially ones that play fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really nice, like Mama Dow and stuff like that.
She's amazing.
Plexus. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, I mean I'm really proud of the female like FGC. They're an amazing force to be reckoned with, and like all of their sort of things that go on, I'm always like, yes, come on, girls. You know, like, because I mean, you guys have to put up with a lot of junk thrown at you and stuff, and like it's awful some of the things that I read sometimes on there, and I'm just like, guys, come on, it's 2020, really? You know?
Yeah, people are really weird.
Most people are really cool. Like 99.9% of people are cool.
I've never run into anybody in real life or at actual events who are like jerks. It's just like Twitter, you know, trolls.
Twitter trolls, yeah. People like keyboard warriors hiding behind something, you know, hiding behind their little anime icon and...
Yeah, seriously.
You don't know who they are, where they're from, or they could be from anywhere in the world. Like, they just want to have a say something. I mean, like I've always said, I've had nothing but like amazing experiences. I haven't, and I really think as well, like a lot of it is what you get out is what you put into it. I think as well, you know. But I know girls definitely have like a bit of a hard time. Like, you know, I can't say that I don't, because girls definitely have like a hard time with, you know, creeps and people just saying like, oh, you shouldn't be this, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, shut up. You shouldn't be telling anybody that they can and can't do anything.
Yeah, so. It's definitely mostly online. I've never had anyone like actively be hostile toward me.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, if you ask for necks and stuff like that, like I've never gotten blown off or anything. Everybody's pretty welcoming.
Yeah.
And like if you're at an event, you're already like a million steps ahead of like the trolls on Twitter because they're at home, like bitching on Twitter. They're not at events, they're not at locals, they're not at tournaments. Like just, you know, go and do your thing.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's the people that are out there doing it, having fun and enjoying being together. Like you said, like, you know, we all really appreciate each other when we're there. Like there's a lot of love at these events. You know, everyone's like excited to see each other and. You know, I feel like I just hug for the whole of Evo. I'm always like, when I haven't met people, I'm like, be warned, I like to hug, you know? So I know some people have like, I'm always like, is it okay if we have a hug? So, but yeah, I'm always like, I get very excited to see people. It's amazing.
I feel like just like us, we're used to just being far away from like the events. So when we're actually at the events, we're just like so happy to be around like crazy people like us.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, friend.
I'm not alone.
I'm not alone, friend. Do you have like a dream cosplay that you would like to make that you've never made? Is there like one that you're like, oh, I need to make that?
I've actually never made Chun-Li's like just OG costume.
Oh, okay.
I've been like, yeah, I don't know. It's just I've been heavily planning it. The material it's made out of really sucks, and like the proportions are weird. So like I want to make that, but I want
you had that like proper Chun-Li proportions, like the big padded sleeves and
like the third strike one, this giant.
The giant was. I've seen people do that on Twitter and stuff. Like some of the like Japanese cosplayers and stuff, they have like the massive things. They look amazing though. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's really cute. They like stuff it.
Yeah.
That and it's like another Kill la Kill cosplay, like Riko's final form. I just love weird costumes like that just don't make any sense in the real world.
Are you pleased that Skullgirls is going to be at Evo online this year?
I'm so happy for Skullgirls.
I think it's cool. I think it's
that, like the number of people playing it on Steam is like going up. It's like, my heart.
And them's fighting herds. I was kind of like, wait, what? I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, I kind of forgot that game existed. Like, I remember when it came out, I was like, oh, that looks fun, but it was only on PC, and I don't have a PC, so I couldn't play it at the time. So,
yeah. I was following it since it was a My Little Pony game because I'm super into My Little Pony. So
are you?
Yeah.
Who's
so cute?
Who's your favorite pony?
Rarity.
Okay. I'm not really a My Little Pony guy. I'm not a brony.
Do you remember the old fighting game when it still had ponies in it?
I followed it from because one of my best friends that used to work with me at Disney, she is like a pony fanatic. Like, she goes to PonyCon, she has a stall, she buys and sells and trades, and she's got she's totally into it. Like, she's so into it. And she asked me to go to PonyCon with her one year, and I was like, oh, I don't know about that.
It's fun.
I don't know. I would have probably had a blast. Like, I think it would have been fun, but it's yeah, she's like super into it. So like when I saw that they were doing like a My Little Pony fighting game, I was like, this is like our two worlds like colliding right now, you know? So
yeah, you finally have something to talk about.
Well, no, I mean, we'd have loads to talk. We've got loads because I'm really into like 80s and like 90s like cartoons and stuff as well. So and so we're all into that, you know, like collecting like old memorabilia from like, you know, He-Man and, you know, Thundercats and things like that old school Turtles and stuff from when we were kids and stuff. So
have you played Fight Nerds yet?
I haven't played it. No. I saw you picked it up.
Yeah, I just bought it yesterday, and it's really fun. It's super cute.
It does look fun. I wish it was on more platforms though. I mean, if it was on the Switch, I'd be all over it because I'd be able to like.
Yeah, probably eventually.
I feel like now it's had like a resurgence and like people are interested in it again. I feel like they might pump it out to a few more platforms. You know.
Yeah.
I think the Switch would be a good fit for it.
I'm just happy for smaller games to just be getting the spotlight. Like, I like Smash, no disrespect to it, but it's had its time, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was really surprised, but I think it's going to be really fun, Evo, this year. It's going to be very different, and it's a shame that we won't all be together and eating Johnny Rockets 500 times, but...
Oh, God, don't talk about the horrible food court.
I'm always like, what am I going to eat again? Oh, Johnny Rockets again! Oh, God. I honestly...
Maybe we can, like, get Okamoto, like, food truck into Evo somehow. Just
God.
Get them in there.
Yeah, they need to sort that out, because, I mean, it's horrible. The choice is just, like... It's literally like Johnny Rockets or like that pizza or something else. It's like 4 things, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very sad.
And when
you can like put up a boba stand at Evo.
Yeah, when they had Capcom Cup at the Luxor, there was literally nothing else. There was literally like Johnny Rockets. That was it. Oh God, I think that Capcom Cup I ate it like 5 times in a row. I was just like,
I'm sorry, that sounds awful.
Yeah, I mean it's good. Like, no disrespect to Johnny Rockets, but like when you've eaten it that many times, I was like, here we go again. You know? Yay, Johnny's again. Yeah.
The American experience.
I know. Oh, God, I actually am missing my like American snacks and stuff. I thought, you know, I was due to be having it like mid-July, and no, everything's cancelled, so I'm not going to be there, and I know I'm going to have to...
Yeah, everything's all thrown off, like a yearly meetup and everything.
Everything.
It's like, yeah, it's Pete time, it's Evo, it's Comic-Con.
Yeah, I know. I was already booked for San Diego Comic-Con, I was already booked for Evo, I was like booked up, ready to do it all, and it's all out the window. So, God knows. Maybe New York Comic-Con. Maybe.
Yeah, we can save some money and buy more random Capcom crap, I guess.
This is true. This is true. It's like all my box of freaking things that I need to like unbox here. It's like so... I just
imagine you like hovering over it and you're just like, I want to open them, but
I do. Well, the thing is, these come like monthly, like 3 come a month, and I've been like waiting to unbox them since, well, I don't know, like end of last year. Like, it's been a while, and I just keep going, no, I've got to do it on camera, no, I've got it, and then another month go by and I'm like, I'll just I'll just wait until the next lot come. Now there's like 16 of them. I'm like, okay, right, this is too many now. I need to get on with it. Get on with it. Come on, let's go.
Just staring at you when you're sleeping.
I know.
You can't like focus.
Yeah. Come on, open me. What advice would you, I mean, you've kind of already covered this, but what advice would you give somebody wanting to get into this kind of like scene, like art or, I don't know, like FGC or cosplay or anything like that?
It's really just getting out there. They're less scary than they seem when they're on Twitter.
It's true. It is true.
Everybody's really welcoming and really nice, and like they're willing to teach you or like hang out. It's a good time. Don't be scared. Like I'm super shy too, and it takes me a while, but like just have a couple drinks and it's totally fine.
Do you remember that party we ended up going to? And it was the first one that I'd been invited into. It was like my first Evo. And I remember going up. I think it was bar fights. And I saw you upstairs. And Ono was there. And Ono had...
Was that the one where it's like, it was really tiny?
It was tiny. It was upstairs in the... Yeah, and they were all on... They were on stage, like, playing. And we were upstairs and, like, it was... I was there and it was, like, you and Vampy and your friend Stella Pebbles and, like...
Sailor Moon.
Yeah. And, like, Ono just came past me. He was like... And he was just like drunk off his face. He was like, he's like hugging me and stuff. I was like, cool. Oh no,
he's so sweet.
I love him. I absolutely love him. He's brilliant. He's so fun.
It's time to relax at Evo.
He does, yeah. I was just like, because I mean, like I've only ever seen him like as Ono, you know, and then like seeing him like out having fun and enjoying these events and stuff with the fans was such a nice thing to see. I was just like, I mean, it kind of took me by surprise. And then my friend Tay Zonknuckle showed him her Cody Guy fan artwork.
Good.
I was like, and he was like, oh! It's like, good job, Tay.
And Zonknuckle, her art's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, I loved it. All right, I'm going to move on to my quick fire questions.
Oh, God.
Quick fire round. So, I haven't prepped you on these, so we're just going to go like as quickly as we can. Ready? Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, what is your favourite colour?
Blue.
Describe yourself in a hashtag.
Hashtag don't talk to me.
Best advice you'd give to your teenage self?
Just keep playing. Jesus Christ, you're so bad at fighting games. Practice more.
What's your favourite app?
Twitter. Twitter's been my jam.
Twitter.
On it.
Favourite video game of all time? Doesn't have to be a fighting game, just of all time.
Of all time?
Best.
It's Third Strike. I have so many hours in Third Strike.
Third Strike? Okay. Your favourite movie?
Ooh, Spirited Away.
Ooh, good choice. Your favourite anime?
Inuyasha. Still the OG.
The OG. Your favourite music?
Daft Punk. I listen to them so much.
They're good. What are you listening to right now? What's on your playlist? What would you recommend?
I've been listening to that coffin dancing meme song so much. Astromania, I think that's the name of it.
I'm old.
The guy and they're carrying the coffin.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's been on repeat.
That's what. Okay. All right.
Does that count?
Yeah, that counts. That's fine. 3 words that best describe yourself.
Tired, hungry, and lazy.
Oh my god, same. What is the best dish you can make? What is your like chef kiss like best?
Chef kiss best.
Chef kiss best.
Oyakodon, it's like a chicken and egg rice dish, and I missed it from Japan so much I learned how to make it because that's the only way I can get it here.
Ooh.
Where it's good.
Sounds good. Okay, you're making it for me next time I see you.
Okay.
What do you have any allergies?
No, I have good genes.
Same. Good. What's your wake up ritual? What do you do in the morning?
Wake up, Animal Crossing. That's pretty much the thing.
Same!
Oh boy, 5 a.m. Like, check.
Yeah, exactly. What's happening?
Oh my God,
Who's moving out? What should go?
Harass the squirrel with a net for like
Exactly.
5 minutes.
It was me with Diva. I was just like, get off my island!
That poor frog.
I hated her. She had to go. What's your go to bed ritual besides Animal Crossing?
Man.
I took it away from you.
Pretty much just like scrolling through Twitter and like looking for art inspiration.
That's cool. What's the nicest thing anybody's ever done for you?
Oh, what? That's a hard question. That's a really hard question. Oh, like my boyfriend made me like a little Haro from Gundam, but it was like a dessert dish. I've like never been made anything before, so I just knocked everything over. I've never been made anything before, so that was really cute.
Oh, that's so cute. There you go. That's nice. Okay, what's the best piece of advice you've received?
Just like literally ignore trolls. Like that's it. Like if they pop up, don't even like answer them. Just like block them. That's like been life saving for like Twitch especially.
Oh yeah. Okay. What is the last text you sent? Dun dun dun. It was probably to me actually. Yeah. It was like, I'm ready.
Oh my god.
Not including me. If you can read it.
It's me complaining that my friend has good turnip prices and I don't get
it. The struggle is real.
I think it's punishment for like time traveling. I've never gotten good prices.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've had them a couple of times, and I've time traveled.
I forget to check.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
No?
I want to, though. I like horror, and I want to, so I go to, like, haunted places, and I try to, like, make things angry so something would happen.
Oh, great! Just crack out that Ouija board. Oh!
Yeah! No,
Paint pentagrams on the floor in blood. Oh, it's just fun.
Yeah, I used
to
like, mess with the Ouija board, dead ass, but nothing's ever happened.
Oh my god. Okay.
Next Evo, you want to do that?
Yeah, sure. Let's summon some scary stuff in the Luxor.
Let's go find a haunted hotel or something.
Great. I'm sure there's many actually in Vegas. 3 things that you can't live without.
Ooh. Especially now, definitely like milk tea, my cat, and my phone.
Okay, boyfriend, don't care about him, it's fine. Sorry. What was the last TV show you binged?
TV show? Always Sunny.
What's that?
You never watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Oh, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
I like shows about like horrible people.
Yeah, that one's good.
Danny DeVito, you gotta love him.
Yeah, he's great. He's really great. What is your favorite Instagram account?
Favorite Instagram account? I really like Kelly Onalani. She's a plushie maker, and she's so talented.
There you go. Go and follow her.
Send it to you later.
Send it to me. Let me check it out. Marvel or DC?
DC.
What do you write for Disney? Good saying. Aren't you? Yeah, exactly. We're both of it. They shut us down. Disney shut us down. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got fired.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you don't know, we both cast members, and now we're both fired. It's fine. The parks are closed anyway. It's all right. It's fine. What superpower would you want to have?
I want to be able to like breathe underwater because I just want to take naps underwater. Is that weird?
Yes.
I like being in the water.
You wouldn't want to fly or teleport or...
I feel like if I could fly, I would get shot. So if I could just be in water, then I'm probably pretty safe.
Okay, so like the mermaid experience is what you're looking
Yeah.
for. Okay, I can understand that. And I used to be obsessed with it when I was a kid. I used to be obsessed with being underwater. I used to like hold my breath as like long as I could and like sit on the bottom of the pool. I was a weird.
Like,
I was a weird child. Yeah, it's not weird. It's not weird. Who do you go to for a good laugh? Like if you want to laugh, like guaranteed.
Oh, like my sad playlist is like all JonTron.
Okay.
Always cheers me up.
What is the best gift you've ever received? We've kind of already done that, maybe. Actually, maybe not.
I guess it's like a pet count. Like my first cat, my mom gave me.
There you go. That does count. There you go. What's the cat's name?
Milo. Because I was really obsessed with Milo and Otis when I was a kid.
Who is your celebrity crush?
I like Steven Yeun from Walking Dead.
Okay, yeah. What is your favorite animal?
That's really hard. I think horse. I love horses.
Horses?
I have horses.
You have horses?
Yeah, at my parents' place.
Oh wow. And do you ride a lot still?
When I'm over there, yeah, but
That's so cool.
I'm physically kept away from them right now.
Well, yeah, obviously, but that's amazing. I've only ridden a horse a couple of times, but it has been fun. I do like horses a lot. They're beautiful animals.
Yeah, it's like a weird sentient motorcycle. Like it steers itself. It's great.
Yeah. They're so like powerful, you know. Just like they're amazing. Do you speak any other languages?
Nope. I'm slowly maybe learning Japanese just from going there so much.
But no. But you said like you come from like Belgian heritage originally.
Yeah. So my mom is Belgian. She speaks French, and then my dad's Chinese.
Okay.
And speaks Mandarin and Cantonese, but at home they spoke English because that's the language that like they both speak. So I never learned anything else. It's
the common language. Yeah. There's a lot of, especially here in Paris, there's a lot of like mixed parents like that. You know, there's like a Spanish dad and a Spanish dad and a Italian mum, but they both speak French because they're both working at Disney. So then like the kids only speak French, you know, like it's really weird. But yeah, there's I know where that's coming from. There's a lot of families like that around here. What is your favorite candy?
I really like Abba Zabbas. Oh my god.
What are they?
Oh, Abba Zaba, it's like taffy and there's peanut butter in the middle and it's like really stretchy and like gooey.
Is it like a nougat kind of thing or like a...
It's really old. It's like a super old candy.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it in Europe. Maybe I'll send you a care package with like a bunch of Abba Zabbas.
Yeah. Okay, good. What's your favorite food?
Curry.
Japanese curry?
Any curry.
Just any curry, yeah, I do. I love curry. I'm obsessed with curry. What's your favorite drink?
Mr. Pibb. Super weird answer.
Mr. Pim? Shouldn't you say milk tea? You're gonna be Mr. MilkTeaTiff now.
No, Mr. Pibb. P-I-B-B.
Oh, Mr. Pibb. I was like, Mr. Pibb. No.
It's like a Dr. Pepper, but I think it tastes better.
Okay. Is it? You could buy that in the States?
Yeah, I feel like it's consistent. Like milk tea, you can have shitty milk tea, but you can never have shitty Mr. Pibb. You know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
Chicken or beef?
Beef.
Favorite season?
Fall.
What's your favorite board game?
Ooh, that's hard. The Pokemon Masters one? from a million years ago.
Oh, I didn't play that.
Yeah, like you roll dice and it'll have a number on the Pokemon, and if you get that number, you catch it.
Oh, that's cool. What's your current obsession?
Come on, Pete. We're all obsessed with the same animal-based game right now.
I don't know, Streets of Rage 4? Like, it's definitely taken over everybody's life. I feel like that game came out exactly the right time.
It was scarily perfect.
They brought it out, honestly. Like, I feel like they knew, and they were like, we're going to push it back by a few months. And they knew. Maybe they did it.
Yeah, I think Nintendo has intel on coronavirus.
Yeah, they super, like, honestly, it honestly got me through, like, the first month.
Yeah, it's helped a lot of people.
It really did. Honestly, like I was saying to, like, my mom, and she was like, you play that game all the time. And I was like, yeah, but it's, like, therapeutic. Because it's like...
I don't understand, Mom.
It's like, you don't know my life! But no, I mean, she gets it, but it's like, it is therapeutic. It is like super therapeutic to play, and like, you're like, okay, I've got to like tend my garden, and I'm going to move this here, and I'm going to move this one in, and try and get that ugly frog out.
Yeah, it's like the only sense of control we have right now.
Exactly, like you could actually, and like the social aspect of it, like I was playing with people that I had never really played games with before. I felt like everyone was on it, you know, like it's really cool. It was really fun. It was it's been great. I'm even getting, I can see messages like popping up on my phone now being like, Celeste's on my island right now, guys. I'm like, I'm busy.
I love that, like, on Twitter, people just tweet about it like that. They're like, oh, Celeste is here right now, like, no context or anything. Like, everybody just knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Celeste's here, come and get your DIYs. Come and wish a bit and get your DIYs. Cool, thanks. What's your favourite movie quote?
Oh, movie quote? Sorry, I'm like cycling through like all of Superbad right now. And like, I think it's when he's on the soccer. Did you watch Superbad?
Yeah.
Yeah, when like Jonah Hill's on the soccer field and he's trying to talk to freaking can't remember the actor's name, and like this other guy's like getting super pissed off that he's on the soccer field, and he's like, no one, and Jonah Hill's like, oh, like you pissed your pants in like second grade or something. And I was like, damn, like why would you just low blow like that? He's so mean. Just like all of Superbad.
Superbad's great. Superbad's great. I haven't watched that in a movie in a long time, but it's a good movie. I love that one. That was really good. Where are we? Oh, okay. Disney or DreamWorks?
DreamWorks.
Fired.
Fired again.
Fired again. I'll just dub over that bit. I'll just feel like Disney. What's a job that you would be terrible at?
Just anything where I have to deal with people directly, like retail or working at Disney. I'm really bad at that.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if you want to say what you do at Disney. Can you say what you do?
I'm backstage. I don't deal with customers.
Yeah.
I would die if I had to deal with guests.
Yeah. I don't have to deal with guests, like, completely directly. Kind of.
Guest facing is real bad.
Yeah. I had to do it when I was on the cruise line. I had to be, like, front and center. People screaming in my face. So.
Ew.
It was fine. I mean, like, you know, yeah, it was fine.
And you're really easy to talk to, though, and you're really, like, friendly.
Yeah.
I couldn't contain myself.
You're like, no! Alright. And skipping over that. Before we get fired. Are you usually early or late for things?
Late, for sure.
Everything? Always late?
Always.
Always late.
I'm surprised I wasn't late for this.
I was late because my internet cut out. It was like... decided to just like, have a moment just as we started. Perfect timing, as always. How do you like to relax?
I don't like how many times I could answer with Animal Crossing in this interview.
This is just sponsored. Okay. I'm just going to be like... Podcast with MilkTeaTiff. She talks about Animal Crossing for an hour and a half. Perfect. There we go.
Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think about my life pre-Animal Crossing. It's a little difficult. Oh
my gosh.
Probably like baking. I like baking.
Oh, you like baking?
Yeah.
Do you watch like all the baking shows?
No, I don't.
You're not like a Great British Bake Off, like, well, I don't know what they call it in America. It's the Great British Baking Show or something.
They call it. Yeah, I've only seen it in the break room at work, but I've never like watched it. But I like it. I like how mean they are.
They are pretty mean on that show. They're like, tastes like crap.
Yeah, they're like, this trash. Why are you even looking at it? Get out.
I like watching. What's the one on Netflix? Nailed It. Have you ever seen that one?
Oh. No, I haven't.
Oh, it's like they just take horrible cooks, like horrible chefs, like people that can barely bake, and then they make them do really elaborate things. They're like, we want you to make this like 20-tier unicorn cake that's got a moving component, and like it's just like they make them do, and they're like, and you've got 2 hours, go. It's just like,
they just torture people.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's so funny. Like, watch it. It's on Netflix. It's called Nailed It. It's really funny. Like, it's just like, they're just mean. It's just, they're not there to be good. Like, sometimes they're just like, oh, I'm just going to put this carrot on the plate and put some icing on it, like, because they're running out of time. They just want to get something on there. So it's really, it is funny. It's good.
You're like, it's just bullying. I love it.
It is. It's bullying. Yeah. It's like humiliation on TV. I mean, they've signed up for it, so sometimes they do make semi-decent things, but like the amount of times the hosts have to like spit it out, they're just like, they're like, oh, it's not baked. It's really funny. It's
like
good.
They're surprised.
Yeah, I know. They're like, it's very funny. It's good. It's good. Walking or Uber?
Uber, I guess. I feel like I haven't walked in a long time since Uber came out.
What's your dream car? Talking of cars.
Oh, my dream cars are weird because I just like old Civics, so I just want like an old CRX hatchback from like the 90s. It's nothing super special.
There you go. What's your favorite holiday?
It's like Easter or Halloween because I like candy.
That's a good, yeah. So anything candy based, you're down for it.
Candy, and it doesn't force you to be with family, so that's a plus too.
Yeah. See, my birthday's on Halloween, so that's like, it's like the perfect night because like nobody's got any obligations to anybody, and everyone can like come and well, they used to be able to until I worked at Disney, and then everyone's like, I'm working a late event at Disney. I'm like, okay, fine. We'll do it next week. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Trek, 100%.
Oh, really? That was quick. You were like, that's it.
Oh my god, I've been introduced to so much Star Wars lately because of the park opening at Disney. It hurts my soul. I don't want to be there. Not
Star Wars at all. You're just like not into it.
Not at all.
Not at all. Wow. Favorite book?
Book. Oh, The Last Unicorn.
The Last Unicorn. Your favorite city?
I guess we'll go like Tokyo. It's just so fun.
It is so fun. It is so fun. Yeah, it's amazing. Do you have a specific area of Tokyo that you like the best?
I'm always hanging out in Nakano and like Ikebukuro, so just like buying stuff and being a fangirl.
Yeah, I do. I would say the same. Like that area, like Akihabara and like Shinjuku, Akihabara, like Shibuya, like all that. Yeah, yeah. Basically, where you can buy all the cool stuff.
Yeah, just
You're like,
spending money.
yeah, like just going up and down the kind of Broadway, like in every shop. I'm like, I need to look at every single thing.
Man.
We need to go together because I feel like when I went with my friend, like he didn't really get it. Do you know what I mean? I was like,
Gosh.
I need to look at every single shop and every single thing, and he was just
It
like,
took me 2 days to go through all of it, and that's how I found all that cool Street Fighter stuff.
yeah, yeah. You just have to really search. Like I found things that I was looking for. Like I was like, it was hard. You really have to search, but you can find what you're looking for. But yeah, it's good. Blah, blah, blah. Where would you like to visit that you've never been?
I want to go to Taiwan really bad after this blows over. The food looks so good.
Taiwan. I've never been to Taiwan. Like, it's I kind of want to do China and Thailand and stuff. Yeah.
Just-
I'm like, I want to. Yeah, there's like, and I want to do South America as well. So at some point, but it's too much stuff to do and not enough time, and too much COVID-19 that's stopping me going anywhere. So
Just want to go eat food everywhere.
I know. Yeah, I know. I could just. Yeah, I'd be happy with a food tour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any tattoos?
Not yet.
Ooh.
I've been thinking about it since I was like in high school, and I can't make a decision yet.
It's tough, isn't it? Like, I always feel like I would like to get one, but then I'm a real wimp with needles, so I feel like that would just, like, not be a good thing for me. I would be like...
Well, like, it doesn't look like a needle, so it won't scare you too bad. Maybe?
I think that it's because the only place I would, like, want it is, like, here. Like, on this part.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, for me, that's a scary area for me. Like, I don't like that area. Like, I always like, I need to protect my wrists and things like that. I'm like, I get funny about things like that. So,
Yeah.
so I'm just like, so I can't imagine like somebody scratching at that area for like 2 hours. I'm like, I'd just be out. Yeah. So
For me, it's like I want to get a cute small one, or I just want to go full and just get like a full back tattoo in Japan.
Just go crazy. Wow.
Yeah, just like pass out and just have him finish the tattoo. It's like, don't worry.
Yeah. Just do it. Just go for it. 10 hours straight. Yeah.
Just unconscious.
Jeez.
It'll be fine.
Just knock back a load of sake and just go for it. Where do you see yourself? Final question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Ooh, damn, that's a rough question. Hopefully, not having to go out to work. Hopefully, I could just work from home. Like, that's the dream, right?
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Just stay home. I mean, honestly, I say that, but then, like, I felt like at the beginning of this whole thing, I was like, yeah, this is my chance. I'm going to make loads of content. I'm going to, like, be on it every day. I'm going to, like, be on Twitch. And I'm like, and then Animal Crossing happened, and I was like, I'm just going to lie in bed and, like, check turnip prices and look what I need from Nookazon.
Yeah, blame Animal Crossing.
It's ruined my life. It absolutely ruined. I was like, that's why I was like, I think I said to you like a month and a half ago, let's do the podcast. You were like, yeah, I'm down whenever. And it's taken forever.
We've been busy, Pete.
We've been super busy. Our islands are like, I mean, they're 5-star now, but
Yeah. You're famous now. You got like a tour on YouTube and stuff. It's okay.
yeah, GameSpot came by. Thank you. Shout out Persia. Thank you for that.
Oh my fucking god. I'm still enjoying, like, I like being in my like house. That's fine. If there wasn't the fear of like my parents getting sick, I'd be down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like the bummer, but I'm
assuming all your parents and everybody are there all okay and stuff, and they're like,
yeah.
yeah.
But it's just
Okay.
like it's lingering in the back of your head.
Yeah, exactly. I have that. I mean,
enjoy staying home.
Yeah, I mean, my mum's fine. She took it really seriously early on and stuff. Like, because we were like a couple of weeks ahead of the UK, which were a couple of weeks before you guys, you know? So we were like a month ahead of you, really. And she kind of locked herself down just as we did. So
Good.
when we were like locking down, she kind of did it for her and like my nanny Doris as well. So they were like well ahead of it. She'd done like final shops and, you know, got herself ready for the whole thing before. So it's good. Stay at home, and thank you to all of the medical workers as well, because they're doing a great job.
Yeah, that's the only way we can help is just stay in.
Exactly. Like, I feel like this is the only time that we're ever going to be asked to help by doing nothing, and people can't even do
Yeah.
I'm like, seriously? This is like the easiest thing in the world. They're like, stay in and watch Netflix and play video games, and people are like, I want to get a haircut. I'm like,
The horror, right?
buy some clippers and do it yourself.
Like, finally, my day-to-day lifestyle is being appreciated.
I know. I saw those memes like right at the beginning. It was like, you need to stay inside, and it was like, gamers, I was born to do this. You know, I was like, it's true. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I don't have to make excuses now when people are like, can you come to something? I'm like, no thanks. I've got to stay home with my my Switch.
Yeah, I'm like a true introvert, so it's like great.
Perfect. Well, thank you so. Oh, dear. Are you okay?
Sorry.
Well, thank you so much for joining me on my podcast. That kind of concludes everything. Do you want to say anything?
No. I'm good.
That's it.
That was a lot of talking. I haven't talked that much in like months.
It was good though. There you go. Do you feel like you could do more podcasts and stuff? I know you were a little bit nervous about doing it, so.
With you, yes. With someone I'm comfortable with, yes. I'm like glad it was you and not some random person. I would have cried.
You wouldn't have cried. People are nice. People are nice. Yeah. But I'm tended to go with people I know better, like when I'm doing my podcast, because it's easier. I feel it's like an easier back and forth, you know, that we can talk about stuff.
I'm super down anytime if it's you. So if you ever need someone to like fill dead air, that's totally fine.
We'll do another one, sure.
Yeah.
I'm feeling I kind of want to do like a spin-off series where I get like a group of people together and we just like talk about a subject of something. You know, like we say, okay, this week it's going to be Animal Crossing, and we're just going to talk about that. I used it as an example because like, or Street Fighter, or cosplay, or, you know, like anything. So I want to kind of get like groups of people together, you know, like that kind of know each other as well. I don't want to like throw people into like discussions with people that they don't really know that well. Like,
Thank God, don't make me talk to strangers, Pete. I'm scared.
I wouldn't do that to you. Well, thank you so much. Don't forget to go and check out MilkTeaTiff on all of her social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram with a dot in between the milk and the tea and the tiff. What is it now? OnlyFans, Patreon.
Just everything.
Basically, any social media platform out there, you can follow her there and keep up with her life with all of her cosplay art and amazing things. And she does some live streaming now as well on Twitch. I see you.
And DM me if you have good turnip prices.
And me too. Bring it on with the turnip prices. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like and subscribe and all those good things if you're watching this on YouTube.
Subscribe, damn it.
Subscribe. Hit that button. I'm so bad at that. I'm so bad with all this. Like, yeah.
Subscribe so people cosplay.
Oh, yeah, exactly. If I get enough subs, I'll do a cosplay video. I'll do one of me posing.
You can cosplay Blanca. You can paint yourself green.
That would be truly horrific. That would be truly horrifying. I think it would be like, I haven't got that many subs anyway. I think people would be running from the hills. They would just be like, no. Nobody needs that show. Nobody. Truly horrible. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
9, 8, 7.